Hey there, little ones. Gather round because boy, do I have a story for you. It's about faith, miracles, and a very special prophet named Elijah. Our story begins in a land called Israel where there hadn't been rain for a very long time. God told Elijah to go to a place called Zarephath where he would meet a widow who would help him. When Elijah arrived at the town gate, he saw a widow gathering sticks.
Would you bring me a little water in a jar so I may have a drink?
Of course, stranger. Water we have, but food, that's another story.
Could you also bring me some bread?
I don't have any bread, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little olive oil in a jug. I'm gathering a few sticks to take home and make a meal for myself and my son. It will be our last meal before we die.
Don't be afraid, go home and do as you have said. But first, make a small loaf of bread for me from what you have and bring it to me.
Now the widow was confused. How could she feed this stranger when she barely had enough for herself and her son?
For this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says, the jar of flour will not be used up and the jug of oil will not run dry until the day the Lord sends rain on the land.
Could this be true?
The widow decided to trust Elijah and did as he asked. And you know what? That's exactly what happened.
It's a miracle. The flour and oil, they never run out.
For days and days, the widow, her son, and Elijah ate from that never-ending supply of flour and oil. But then something terrible happened.
My son, he's fallen ill.
The boy's sickness got worse and worse until...
My son, he's not breathing.
Give me your son.
Elijah took the boy upstairs to the room where he was staying and laid him on his bed.
Lord my God, have you brought tragedy even on this widow I'm staying with by causing her son to die?
Then Elijah stretched himself out on the boy 3 times.
Lord my God, let this boy's life return to him.
And guess what? The Lord heard Elijah's prayer, the boy's life returned to him, and he lived.
Look, your son is alive.
Now I know that you are a man of God and that the word of the Lord from your mouth is the truth.
And that, my friends, is the amazing story of Elijah and the widow of Zarephath. It teaches us about having faith even when things seem impossible. Because with God, nothing is impossible.